I thought I would jump on and do a little installation video for the latest parts that I have just received for my i30. I bought an i30N late 2022 and I absolutely love the car. It is a little rig. All I've done are minor cosmetic mods. We took the badges off, we installed the black badges and put a lip kit from Flow Design around the whole car, and it's just made that back end look a little bit more aggressive. So I have just received something else to add to it, which I'm very excited about. They're little shorties, rally style mud flaps to put all around on the car. So I figured I'm gonna film myself and we can get cracking and install them. Lucky for me, I don't have to get down on the ground and do this because voila, we have a hoist, and remarkably, it currently has nothing on it. So I'm going to go get my car out of the garage and set it up in here so I don't have to roll around on the ground while I do this installation. Anyone want a busted old shed fridge? So this is what she's looking like with that rear splitter diffuser from Flow Design without the mud flaps. Now, because she's a low girl, take all of these adapters out of the hoist. I reckon I have lined this up perfectly. Alright, so it's quite simple. All you need to do is grab a Phillips head screwdriver. You've got 2 screws at the front, and I think the back one's got 3. Take your screws out, reuse those. Little bracket, mud flap, back on, and Bob's your uncle. If you're putting on a hoist or if you're jacking up, the easiest thing to do is put the accessories on in your car so you have full mobility in turning your wheels to access the 2 screws. If you don't do that, if you're doing it on the ground, obviously you've got to take your wheels off to get to these access points. Way easier. It is time to mount the mud flap with the bracket into the holes. So what I'm going to do is screw that first 2 in, not all the way, just enough so that I'm able to hold the washer behind the bottom hole, put the screw through it and put that in, and then screw them both up really tight. Voila! Realize there is not enough space in the back here to actually take all these screws out comfortably, so I'm going to take the rear wheels off. The front we're okay because we have the space when we move the tyres. But the back ones we are going to remove and make our life a little bit easier. Nope, got him. Alright, 2 of 5. I can't hear anything. I called some muscle in. I don't know if I had the wheels off yet. I've never had the tyres changed.
Oh yeah, that is just, yeah.
Thank you. Let's try that again. What do you reckon?
This is dumb. Like, I don't know who's done these up, but they need a new job.
Right, so the rear mud flaps are a little bit different. There were 3 standard screws that we came out of the back. All 3 of them have a washer each, but there's an additional 4th one to be screwed in at the end of this bracket. So what we're going to do is mount the mud flap with the bracket, put the washers in the back, don't drop them on the floor, screw down, and once everything's in place, we're going to make sure they're even on both sides and then screw this last little one in place to hold that other section of the mud flap on there securely. Don't they look cool?
It looks sick.
Right, are they even is the question. Hopefully they are, because they've been mounted in the original holes. Bang on. Did you put them somewhere?
Yeah.
The space is all sitting here. I better set it up the way I found it. Shout out to All About Mudflaps. Nick was awesome to deal with, absolutely loved his service, so polite, and the products are top notch. If you're in the market for new mud flaps, sports car, four-wheel drive, whatever that looks like, make sure you get onto him.